Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's nice to see all of your warm faces. Great day ahead, right? Let me just check the names. Hi, Aditi. Hi, Vidya. Hi, Vinayak. Hi, Ramesh. Shabin is here. Shuhail is here. Everyone, thank you very much for joining. It's an exciting day for me. It's an exciting day for you all, I hope. And I'm pretty sure that you're all waiting for getting all the information about our new releases, right? Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Excitement occasion, as always, for me to explain everything. So I'm going to give you a few more minutes to just get warmed up, to settle down, and then we will be concentrating on our new releases, enhancements, our resolved issues, and much more. All right. Yes. So I hope that I can see more people joining in. So let me just introduce myself. Hi, everyone. As always, my name is Varun Krishna, and I will be guiding you all through today's or this week's EalSuite releases. All right. So if you're coming across any doubts, there's a raise hand option and there's a reaction option as well. You can utilize that. Then if you're coming across any queries, then you can ask it in the chat box or in the Q&A section as well. At the very end, if you get time, then we will be having a verbal communication on whatever your doubts is. Or I will be giving you the provision to unmute yourself and we'll get the conversation up and running. All right. So I'm sharing my screen right now. I hope that my audio is good, my video is good. If you can give me a confirmation on all of this, then we'll get started. All right. If anyone can give me a confirmation, that would be great. Yes. Thank you very much. Hi. Good morning. All right. So we're back again today to explain about EalSuite's evolution, right? We'll be speaking exclusively about Arabic billing option, customs, zero padding, expanded template builder options, and much more. So we have feature updates, enhancements, and resolved issues. So as always, we'll get things up and running with the help of our release notes. So let's see what we have up in our bags related to the releases on 6th of this particular month of April 2024. So let's get started from Streamline with bulk deleting. That's the first feature update. Say goodbye to tedious processes with the new item group bulk delete feature. So this is related to inventory and related to item groups. You can right now bulk delete the item groups, enabling you to manage your item groups much more efficiently. Now the next one, it's a really exciting one for me, which has really great depth when it comes to Arabic billing options. So catering to users in GCC countries. So this is especially for GCC country users, we've introduced an Arabic language option for billing, which can enhance your readability and usability in the region. So this is a very important update for this particular week. When it comes to your enhancements, custom zero padding. So gain more control over your document numbering with custom zero padding. You can configure it right now, which is available in your series manager. So tailoring your numbering to meet your business unique needs. And then we have the expanded template builder options. Elevate your build designs with additional options when it comes to template builder V2. Right now we have introduced subtotal, CGST, SGST, IGST, and CES. So this is exclusively for Indian users for table design 1, 3, and 4, giving you more flexibility in how you present your data. So I'm sure that everybody knows one thing right now, that when it comes to table design 2, we had CGST, SGST, IGST, and CES. Like the breakdown was clearly shown and was present in the table as well. But for 1, 3, and 4 table designs, it was not present. So we have spread it right now into all of these table designs as well. 2 resolved issues. First thing, shipping contact clarity. So we have fixed the issue where the shipping contact person and the phone number detail was not loading when updating the shipping address on the invoice edit page. So ensuring that all the necessary detail information is in your fingertips. Next, you have the enhanced data access and editing. So users with linked data access and edit privilege can now edit code. So there was a small issue with relates to, especially with relates to sales code or sales code only, when people were having this edit privilege as well as a linked data access. So we have resolved that as well. So this is a way in which we'll be getting started. We'll be first of all taking a look into our feature update, our enhancement, and our resolved issues. So let's get started, right? We'll move into our first release, efficient item group management with bulk deleting, which can simplify your workflow and you boost your productivity. So you can right now bid farewell to your tedious process of managing item groups much more in an efficient manner, especially when it comes to deleting the item groups, right? So let's see how we have enhanced our productivity when it comes to this particular feature. All right, so let's take a look into our item section. Let's go into our item group section. So we have multiple item groups like music items, delivery items, manufacturing items. Now let's see how to create a new item group as well. So electrical and electronic items. So we can add the items right now. So let's select few items here. We will first of all go to our yes, we can select the Lenovo 15.6 casual. Okay, that's a backpack. A Logitech mouse. Then we have a Nokia Tab T20, a Panasonic AA battery. Then we'll come here and let's select an Xbox Series X as well. So I have added some electrical and electronic items into this particular item group, and let me just save it. Now you have a new item group created. Imagine a situation in which you had to delete multiple item groups, right? You don't have to come here. If you want to delete a single item group like music items, you can simply click here and delete it. But right now we have introduced the bulk deletion option. So if I want to delete all of these item groups, I can simply select here. So I'll be selecting all the item groups. I can go to options, bulk delete, and delete. 3 records are deleted. So what's a specialty when it comes to the bulk deleting, when it comes to item groups, rather than any of the invoices or any customers, suppliers, leads, or anything like that? It's all about dependency. Right now, there is no dependency when it comes to item groups on any of the bills or anything like that. Even if you delete item groups, no issues. The items are still there under the inventory. So no dependency kind of validations will be shown to you. All right, so you can easily delete your item groups in a bulk manner right now. So it was a very simple update, right? But which can really enhance your productivity. So that was our first update. Now the second one, really important one, Arabic billing option, enhancing readability and usability for GCC users. So this caters to GCC users, where we have introduced the Arabic language option for our bills. So this properly aligns with the region, right? Because when it comes to GCC countries, the Arabic billing option is really important and it's a necessary thing as well. So this is also user-centric kind of an enhancement. So let's see how this works. So this is an workspace in a GCC country. So let's see, I'm going to select, yes, this is in Dubai. Yes, so the TRN number is given. All of these details are present here. So we'll do one thing. We'll just see how and in which particular section we have introduced this Arabic option and how this particular thing works out. So let's go to settings, right? I'm going to select the first branch itself. And we have to first of all enable the Arabic option. So we have the default language terms under the other preference section under settings. So let's click on update under the language Arabic. So we have the update default language terms. So these are the default language terms provided by EalSuite itself. So everything is present here. If you want to change it like from advanced to something else, you can do it. No issues. I'm not going to do that. But if you're definitely sure that you want, okay, let's take a situation where we are talking about three different workspaces. One is in Saudi, one is in Qatar, and the other one is in UAE. So specifically regional wise, if there is any change in the language terms, specifically in Arabic itself, you want to change it, you can directly change it from the update default language terms option itself. You can do that and you can simply click on submit. Otherwise, we'll be sticking on to the default language terms provided by EalSuite itself. All right. So once this is done, now we have to introduce this into our template builders. All right. So let's create a new template builder. I'm going to create it under the invoice module, and we'll keep it as invoice template. We'll keep it underscore Arabic. So now what happens? I'm not going to change the further details or anything like that. Let me just show you where this Arabic feature gets reflected under the multiple language section. So you can enable the multiple language, and we only have one language right now, that is Arabic, and you can click on update language terms. So here also you can update your language terms, right? So you can keep it like this. If I'm making a change to grand total itself, submit. So you can generate the preview and you can see something like this, right? And you can click on save. So let me just update the term grand total. Okay, so I've changed or updated the language. So if I want to return back, what I can do, I can simply click on reset and this happens, right? So for terms, I'm going to put it as terms itself and submit. And let me just generate preview. So terms will be coming as terms itself. See? Now, this is just a preview. I'll show you how the real invoice gets worked out. Yes. So we will go to our dashboard. We'll go to, yes. Let's select this particular invoice. And we have an Arabic. Okay, we'll select this first in our default invoice. So this is a payment method, is shown the term, taxes, confidentiality. This comes under terms, and this is the way in which this whole invoice looks like. Now, if I want to see it in the Arabic template, this is the way in which it looks like. See the difference? So it will be shown in English as well as in Arabic. So this is really important when it comes to GCC countries. So we have introduced that. And like I told you, right now the terms works like this. But if you want to return back into your original format itself, you can go to update language terms, simply click on reset and submit, and you can save the change. If you generate the preview, you can see the difference would have been taken place here. And if I reload this, the terms would have been shown in Arabic as well. So a very important and a sensitive update, I would say, when it comes to Arabic billing or now this is a clear stepping stone for us because we are introducing multiple languages in bills, languages in which bills can be generated in EalSuite. All right. So stepping stone, I would say in the future, we will be bringing in more and more languages, especially region wise, where we'll be giving you the provision, we'll be giving you standard terms or default terms, and we'll be also giving you the provision to edit those terms. And at the point, if you want to return back into those default terms, we'll be providing you the reset option as well. So it's completely customizable in that particular way. All right. So like I say, a very important update. And if you are having any doubts, you can ask me now. If there is any doubts, you can ask me now related to Arabic billing options. I'm here to explain it. No doubts. Okay, everything is clear. Everything clear. Okay, everything is clear from Vidyasagar as well. Okay, sure. So let's move on to our first enhancement, and that is empower your document numbering with the help of custom zero padding configuration. So this gives you greater control over your numbering and a customized numbering manner as well. So till date, let me just show you under the series manager. We had all the different types or the modules against which bills can be created, and the suffix and the prefix were given, right? So if in a standard manner, if I'm creating a new invoice, the invoice number was shown like this. So, okay, let me just create a new series with respect to invoice where it was like INV. Let's keep it specific for this year. And the suffix was 1. All right. And let me just keep it as default. Okay. Now, if I'm creating a new invoice, what comes in? INV 2024 hyphen, which was the prefix. Then we had 0, 0, 0, 0, and 1. So on the 5th position, we had 1. So what does this custom 0 padding tell us when we put as 5, right? Set the padding length for your suffix. Control the number of zeros displayed before the suffix in your code. And the example was whether it should be CUS for customers 00001 or 001. So for invoice, when I kept it like this, you saw that on the 5th position, the 1 was coming in. But imagine I kept it like 2, right? And I saved it. Let me just reload the page. Yes. So if I reload the page, on the 2nd position, 1 comes in, right? So you can right now customize your 0 padding where you want your suffix to be, whether it's a first digit, second digit, third digit, 6th digit, 10th digit, it's up to you, right? So now how is this useful? This is useful for people who is making a large number of invoices and people who are making a small number of invoices. You don't have to go with the default 0 padding, which was 5 for LSU till date, right? If you're making more than 10,000 or 20,000 bills per year, you can keep it as 5, 6, or 7, or you can go along with that. But if you're working with a small set of clients, if you're creating only maybe less than 100 invoices per year, you can simply put a prefix like this 2024 for this specific to this year, and then you can set it as 1 with 0 padding as 1 itself. It's up to you guys. This is really helpful, right? In that sense, that is the way in which the custom 0 padding works. I hope that this is clear. Again, a simple update, but a customizable update, right? A customizable update. So this is really important, something that you can customize from your side itself. And like I said, I hope that this is clear for everyone. If there is any doubt regarding the custom, document numbering or this custom 0 padding, you can ask me now. No doubts. Okay, then we'll move forward. Enhanced template builder options. We're providing or we are expanding the flexibility to control your build designs. Now we have introduced the subtotal, CGST, SGST, IGST, and CES for table design 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, 1, 3, and 4, where users can gain more flexibility in presenting your data and allowing more customized and detailed build designs. So let's see how this works. We can go to our first branch and into our template builder V2, right? So we'll go to the new invoice template. We can simply edit it. And under tables, it's presently in table design. Okay, we'll keep it at table design 2. And let me just show update columns. So under table design 2, you know that under the selected columns or under all the columns which is available, you had CGST, SGST, IGST, CES, and let me just add subtotal as well. This was all present, right, for your disposal. If I generate preview, you can get something like this: CGST, SGST, subtotal, all these things. If you had CES value also, that will be shown. But that was not present for table design 1. Right now, if you look into table design 1, yes, it is present for table design 1. For table design 3, Yes, it is present for table design 3 as well. And okay, let me just close this. For table design 4, table design 4 also, it's present. So a very useful update, right? So for table design 4, let me just keep it like this. Everything is good. Generate preview, and this will be the table design 4. Save. And we'll go to the invoice section. If there's any specific bills I want to select. Yes. Yes, this one. 00156. Okay, so if I take the output of the new invoice template, you can see, yes, CGST, SGST, subtotal, everything is coming in. Right now, since this invoice was made to the state of Karnataka from Kerala, you will be having all of this, CGST, SGST, and everything. So yeah, if there was a bill in which there was IGST or cess, that would have been also shown here. So that is the way in which our enhancement related to the template builder v2 has been introduced. I hope that this is clear. If there is any doubts, please ask me now, because if you're not having any doubts, then we will be moving forward into our resolved issues. No doubts. All right. Then we'll be moving into our first resolved issue, and that is resolved issue related to the shipping contact, details. Now, EalSuite has addressed the issue of shipping contact person and phone number detail not loading while updating the shipping address on the invoice edit page. So this was the issue. Okay, so let me just create a new customer. Okay, let's say GST unregistered, and let's provide an address. Okay, this will be the basic address. I'm not going to provide the shipping contact address or anything like that. So let's just save, and we'll go to modules. Let's create an invoice. So the billing address has directly come here, and no additional thing that we have to look forward to. We can simply select an item and save, right? So we don't have the shipping address, right? I want to ship this 4-seater sofa cum bed into a warehouse, right? So in such situations, I'm asking this person, Bakinath, can you provide me your shipping address? So he is providing me the shipping address. So shipping contact person is Arshak. Address will be sorry, we can keep a different zip code. Country will be India itself, and the shipping phone number will be say. Now, when such a situation happens, my question is, how can we update this detail in this bill? So it's very simple. You can simply go to the edit option, and we have the update details. So when we click on update details, you can clearly see the shipping address will be getting fetched, right? Now see, Harshak is a name, and we have the phone number also. When I click on save, this must come under our invoice. Yes, it is coming. So initially the issue was that this name of a shipping contact person and the phone number was not getting shown. Right now it is easily getting shown. So this is a way in which we have resolved that particular bug. All right. Yes. Next, enhanced data access and editing. How? Users with a linked data access and edit privilege can now seamlessly edit the quotation access via the linked data. So what was the issue? This was a very funny one, because let me just go and check the different users I have. Yeah, we'll keep it to arjit@gmail.com. Now he's a sales executive. Sales executive, and under quotations he has view, edit, self data, and link data enabled. So okay, so that was easy. We have all the right privileges. So imagine that there is a role who has, when it comes to sales quotations, view, edit, self data, and link data privilege. Now I need to log in as this particular person. So right now we are logged in as a sales executive. Okay, I have 10 alerts. When it comes to sales, okay, first of all, we'll go to customers. Let's see if, okay. So we have a bunch of customers. So this person only has a limited access when it comes to customers. And I'm pretty sure that this was created by Arjit Nigam itself. Now, under invoices, if we only see a limited number of invoices, yes, customer was Kavya Suresh. Okay, let me just go back to the customers and see Kavya Suresh. No. Go to quotations. And it was created against Gayatri Gogol and Ibn Shah. And who created this? So that's a question. The quotation was created by me, not Arjit, right? Not Arjit. So Arjit created the customers, Gayatri Gogol and Ibn Shah. And against these people, the quotation was not created by Arjit. It was created by me. And right now, Arjit is able to see this quote, even though he didn't create it, because he has the linked data access, right? And we have already given a provision or a privilege or a permission for Arjit to edit this, right? But earlier, the issue was that Arjit was not able to edit it. If I want to change it into 5 quantities and simply click on save, I'm able to do that, right? I am able to do that, even though it's in the draft state. Okay, we'll go to a code which is already published. Yes, this one. But even though this is a published code, if I want to add another product and edit the code, right? I'm able to do that. But earlier, this was not the case. I was not able to do this. So this is a way in which we have resolved that particular issue. All right. So not a huge one, but important ones. Right now, this is a time to ask your questions. I hope that the previous 30 minutes was really useful for everyone. If there is any doubts regarding any of the updates, you can ask me. Okay, I have a question here. Is Arabic billing option available for all GCC users? Yes, Arabic billing is enabled for all the GCC. It is enabled for all the GCC workspaces, not for users. I'm sure that some of the admins will be providing you with a set of templates in which the Arabic option will be enabled. So in such a situations, the users can use it while taking the PDF printouts or taking the PDF outputs. So the full admin has to enable it, or somebody who has the access to setting on based on a company-wide decision has to enable this, then all the users will be able to use it. Otherwise, there is no direct privilege for users using it under any of the bills. Your admin has to enable it, first of all, in any of your usable bill templates, bill output templates. Like I showed you, they have to enable it under the template builder v2. Is the custom zero padding restricted to any of the bills? No, custom zero padding right now can be configured for any bills that you're making. But the important thing is that if you're keeping it as 2, then for every bills it will be 2. If you're keeping it as 5, then for every bill it will be 5. So that is important. That is the thing. Do we have to update the shipping contact details by editing the customer? Rather, can we do it in bills? Yes, absolutely. If you don't want to edit the customer, if you only want to add the shipping contact details in your invoices or in any of your bills, you can directly edit the invoice and simply add the details there as well. All right, there's an option just above the shipping address to just update, click on it. Then the updating UI will be opening up to you. You can simply update it and save. So this will be specific to a particular bill. So if a okay, let's take a situation in which the customer has a warehouse and a single warehouse, and this is always the shipping address, then you can directly go to the customer section and edit it. But imagine if you're working with an enterprise company and specific to an invoice or specific to a delivery location, you have made an invoice, then in such situations, you only have to edit the invoice rather than the customer itself. So yeah, you can edit it in your bill itself. So is there any other doubts? So if you're coming across any doubts, as always, you can reach out to a support team. We're always there to help. You can reach out to your service partners as well. Like I said, we have the forum available for you to write down your questions. We'll be looking into it. We have a whole team, the whole users of EalSuite looking into that very keenly to provide you the answers. So that's one thing. Or like I said, you can directly reach out to our support team or your service partners support team as well. They will also be catering to your questions. Bye. Okay, some of you are telling me bye. So I hope that this week's enhancements will be of great use for everyone and you will be using it as well. Like I said, I will be providing you the recordings of this particular webinar in our YouTube channel. So if you're coming across any more doubts on how to use it, like I said, reach out to us directly, or you can go through this video and get it ready as well. So thank you very much, as always, everyone, for being here today and listening to all these updates and, really getting equipped with all these updates. And we'll meet again in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much. Let me just sign it off. Bye.